Overflows.
6. The process to enter etheric energy field. Sexual interaction is the process to enter etheric body. Once performed consciously, the act helps the couple to explore etheric energy field. Then the two energy fields dissolve into each other to become one during orgasmic state. Only then they enter the etheric energy field and thus created around them a mystical energy field. This is the beginning of the process known as unio mystica or mystical union. Several times I have used this word unio mystica or mystical union. Felt now the need to explain the word unio mystica. The word unio mystica means mystical unity of soul and the whole. 6 is the process for the soul. First, the individual has to reach to the transcend the boundaries of the body, the energy. Only then you reach the realm of soul or the being, and then the being and the whole to merge. This is mystical unity. Osho used this word unio mystica to explain the mystical union between soul and the whole, or drop an ocean or microcosm and into macrocosm. This is the story of the 12th century court poet Hakim Sanai. It begins like a political thriller. Hakim Sanai is moving along with the Sultan of Persia and his military forces on an expedition to conquer India. But as they passed a certain walled garden, they came across a drunken singer, really a Sufi mystic, an enlightened one named Lai Hov. Flowing freely with the energy field of the mystical singer, Sinai is transformed, attained enlightenment through this by chance encounter. He leaves the king to his meaningless war games and goes off along to absorb what has happened to him. From this process comes a book of poems, Hadika, the walled garden of truth. At another time will overflow more on unio mystica. This happens when an individual leaves the normal way of sex and enters into this kind of interaction. In your body there exists a subtle current of electricity, very subtle. It flows through the astral body and etheric body. The astral body is often associated with emotions, desires, and the lower self, while the etheric body is connected to the life force, L and Vitae, and vitality. The astral body is believed to be the seat of personal identity and consciousness. It plays a significant role in thought, emotions, and desires. Both astral and etheric bodies surround the physical body. Among these, the more subtle yet deeper is the etheric body and its energy field. It is not really visible to the naked eye. Deeper one goes within, in the same proportion the energy field expands and effects manifest in the outer realm. We can see, just as we cannot see the electricity, but we can see its myriad manifestations. Qualitatively, it is very significant and effective. When it explodes, it releases tremendous energy capable to destroy as well as create something mystical. This electrical energy flows through these 7 centers or 7 chakras. These 7 centers are nothing but 7 knots in your body's electric current. They can be changed or rearranged. They can be given a new shape or form. And when it is given a new shape or directed into a particular direction, then two lovers can be transformed so deeply that all their 7 centers can start meeting and merging into each other. Remember, the etheric body is the subtle energy body that extends alongside the physical body. Once one become aware, it can enhance awareness of others and their emotional states as well. This is very delicate version of our physical body connected to our emotional and mental states. The etheric body is the layer of our being that, once understood, can deepen our awareness of ourselves and others. By becoming aware of one's own etheric body and its subtle vibrations can make it easier to understand and empathize with the feelings of the others. So at deepest level, the spouses, the lover and beloved, should be capable of understanding and empathizing with the feeling of the other. As we begin to perceive the subtle nuances of their emotional states. Furthermore, in the context of Kundalini meditation, a gentle and receptive approach to experiencing the movement of the energy within the etheric body is significant. However, it is emphasized that it is not about forcing or pushing, instead allowing the energy to flow naturally and spontaneously. When the energy flows between the lover and beloved naturally and spontaneously, there is a tremendous fulfillment and beauty. Rather trying to control it, all one can do is direct the energy in the right channel consciously. This is what a couple can do. The experience of the etheric body should not be forcing or manipulating in any way, as it can result in superfluous experience that does not penetrate into the deeper aspect of one's being. Physical body is eating, not the etheric body. There are etheric thirsts, etheric hunger, and etheric longings, much different than the physical ones. But these things can only be seen when the physical body is known completely. Then by and by, the other bodies will also become known. Dreaming is one of the greatest subjects. Being playful is one of the great secret of inner transformation. Learn to be playful. If all seriousness disappears from your life, you are religious for the first time. Life is a play with deep understanding. If you come to understand the vibrations of the third body, you begin, that is the etheric, you will begin to have a unique experience. Then you will not, then you will be able to tell directly on seeing a person what vibrations surround him. Because if you are not aware of your own vibrations, it is not possible for you to recognize those of the other of another person. Remember, the vibrations emanating from the third body are gathered around every person's head. The halo depicted in the pictures of Buddha, Mahavir, Ram, Krishna is the aura seen around the head. These have special colors which have been detected. If you have the right experience of the third body, you will begin to see those colors. And when you begin to see these colors, you will see not only your own but those of others as well. In fact, the deeper we begin to see ourselves, the deeper we will begin to see inside others as well, to the same extent, because we know only our own physical body, we know only the physical bodies of the others. The day we come to know our own etheric body, we will begin to be aware of the etheric body and the energies of the others. Before you become angry, you know well in advance that you are going to be angry. Before you express love, it can be easily predicted that you are making preparation to love. So what we call getting to know the feelings of the others is not such a great thing after all. By becoming aware of one's own emotional body, it becomes easy to grasp the feeling of the others, because we begin to see all its vibrations. By awakening into the third plane, things become very clear, because then we can see the colors of the personality also. The colors of the clothes are chosen by the colors seen from the third body during the process, and also naturally throughout the energy body of the awakened one. The choice differs in each case according to which body was emphasized. For instance, Buddha chose yellow color because he is stressed on the seventh body. This color is seen in his third body. The aura around the person who has attained to the seventh plane becomes yellow. Therefore, Buddha chose the yellow color for his monks. It was because of this color that Buddhist monks found it difficult to remain in India, because yellow color is identified with death. And in fact, it is the color of death, because the seventh plane is the plane of ultimate death. So yellow color, but the ordinary human being cannot understand that. For him, the death means something else as compared to what it is understood by an awakened one. So the yellow color is connected with death deep within us. Ignorant ones could not understand. So too, other colors were also used. Enough for now.